Conditions, yes, conditions are really important in your trading. Without conditions, there is no point of entering the market, and without that, there'll be nothing but just a guessing game. And if you want to play a guessing game, you have casinos for that. But if you want to invest your hard-earned money, and if you want to have an edge over the market, then you should have your rules there. So if you want to skip this part of the video, I'll put the timestamp up there. But trust me, guys, the information I'm going to give you, that's going to be really, really beneficial for you, and that will help you in your trading as well. So that's really up to you. As a timestamp up there, you can skip accordingly if you want to. So what rules are those? At first, you need to observe the market. That should be rule number one. Then you should have patience. Patience for what? Patience to see a condition. Once all these three rules are met, then your rule number four should be your entries. So if you follow these four rules, then there is a very likely chances that you can become a consistently profitable trader. But of course, guys, in a single video, I cannot give you everything. For that, I will have my course very soon. So that is what I stress in my every single video, to make sure you enter with a good entry reason. And if you are in this zone, doesn't matter if you are in a selling zone, and if you see us, we are in a selling zone, let's start to sell the market. So that is the biggest mistake you do, or the biggest mistake we do. If you see the market is in an uptrend from quite a while, then you say, oh wow, market is in a big uptrend, now there is a very good chance of reversal. Yeah, that can happen, but what if not? You have a very good example of this pair, and this pair has made an all-time high. Here you can see the market start to push up from here and keeps on pushing up and up and up. And here you can see we found a good entry reason, and that would be my stop loss. But yes, I have my stop loss to secure my account. But what after that? I'll give you the example, the trade I have taken myself. So imagine you have taken your trade here, which I have, and as you can see, my stop loss was hit, 134 pips loss. But imagine if your stop loss was not there at that time, what would have happened? As you can see, the market ended up pushing up like crazy. So in that case, you would end up blowing up your account most likely. But as you can see, I had my stop loss here. I was out from the market. Here you can see. And then I got another good trade here, and I made 360 pips here. And then market was pushing up. I had no entry reason. I was waiting with patience. And finally, when I see the reversal signal, right here, this was a trade I've sent to my priority members as well. But here you can see I've made another good 239 pips. I could have made more if I would have managed my position, but that was the place I have taken my profit. So imagine if I have blown up my account right here, I wouldn't have an opportunity to take this trade and this trade. And as you can see, I'm still in a profit after losing this trade. Yeah, that was a shitty feeling when I hit a stop loss, but I waited with a patience. So that was an example I wanted to give you guys, so that you don't make mistakes like this by not putting a stop loss or by not following a proper risk management. Of course, I do not know about your account balance. You should know how much risk you can able to afford. This is what I do for my own self. And right now, after a long talking, let's start our analysis with natural gas. So if you remember my yesterday's video, I have said that we should wait for a good entry reason, something like this. And I have clearly said that if you get a move like this, you can see this move, green and then red in golfer. So if you get something like this here, similar like this here, now we can either see this condition, or we can either see a push back down, pull up, and then we can see a double top move, my favorite way of entering. So exactly, you have an engulfing candle, a good entry condition. Yes, that met my rules, and that is what I was waiting for to enter my trade. And if you even look at the 1 hour time frame, yes, you do have a good engulfing candle. So on both time frames, you have a good entry reason. But what do I do in this case? So for commodities, especially, I'm a forex trader, so I place my stops and target a bit differently than a forex market. So in this case, how my stops and target will look like, you can either go 180R from here. 180R is 21, and you can either go like this. You can either take 180R stops and target, or you can also go above this wick, above this selling zone, 180R above the wick, which is right here. This is how my target will look like. So these are the both ways you can take your target, and of course I will follow my risk management. Of course I will have my stop loss there to protect if in case the market pushes up, which can happen in the market. I cannot be 100% correct. I do not run this market. Of course guys, this is, we just want to see a good entry reason, and here we got a good entry reason. Now if we get a double top, this will be my rejection zone right here. So if we get a double top, if we get a push up, let's say if the market start to give us a pullback, this is where I will look for the market to push up. It can go up with a wick, but if we have a candle closes above, break and close above 8.930, then there is a likely chances that the market can push up. So in that case, if you have a double top move, you can push your stop loss below something like this so that you have a protection of this rejection zone. So this is how I take entries. And I can also do one more thing. I also sometimes, if you want to be really cautious, you can set up your entry few points below and move your position according to the ATR like this. So, and you can go 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio so that if the market push down, and you can set your sell stop order or limit order, and once the market hit, your order will execute, and if the market reverse from here, then it will protect you to hit your order. So these are the way I do my risk management personally. Can't explain everything in a single video, just want to give you a bit of it. So that's all for natural gas, guys. These are the target. This is the entry for me, and I will look for these targets. Now, once we hit the target, I will update you guys what to expect next accordingly. So I will not go really long on this data. It's the same condition as Owanda. So if you want to look back and check Owanda, it's the same exact same condition. We have a nice swing high engulfing candle, and that is our entry. So let's move ahead to gold now. Okay, perfect. So what do we have here? If you remember my yesterday's video, the market was here and we were getting a pushback, and I was waiting for a good engulfing candle. Right here we got a good engulfing candle, and market ended up giving us, let's see, that would be an entry, $13 move, and that's a good amount of pips for gold. So right now still looks bullish to me. We can still have a push down and then we can have a push up again. I'm not taking any sell entry, but let me give you the next resistance. So right here, this is our next resistance where I expect a market to hit, and this is 1872 that goes up to 1881. So once we have a hit of this zone, then I'll be looking for my sell confirmation either as an engulfer or a double top entry, and I will use my ATR for the targets. And again guys, I'm gonna show you how to take targets, how to use ATR, Fibonacci, and everything. Whatever I talk about in my videos, in my analysis, I'm going to show that in this weekend's video. So just bear with me. Let's check crude oil. Okay, crude oil, same as yesterday, same condition. We already have a hit of, yeah, it quite hit the 50 EMA, but we still can hit 50 EMA. We can get an engulfing candle here. And again, guys, not going short at this point. I'm still expecting market to hit 117. And this is my selling zone from where I will look for my sell condition. So that's all for now, guys. Any questions, any confusions, you can buzz me on Instagram. I'll get back to you ASAP. Hope you trade green rest of the week. Till then, take care.